Welcome to a special edition of Team 2K TV versus the World, My Team Edition. We're going 3v3 in Triple Threat Park.
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup, live here in Houston. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Taking a look here at the visitors. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal
season. That success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They
extreme confidence as they enter every game with a bullseye on their back.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Goodwin. James is out there with Dillingham. Then it's Tatum, and it's Bailey in at the 3 slot. Green against James. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a throwdown. Siakam making sure no one gets in his way.
And here's James outside. Good on the three-point shot. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
A bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And the basket is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Tatum. Good D by Siakam. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Trailblazers. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well-represented. Can make a defender look foolish at times.
Green taking his time here, and it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Here's Dillingham. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, like, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going, no matter who they had out on the court.
Dillingham with the bucket.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
And here's Green outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 7 points. Green's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Here's Dillingham. Drills it from outside.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Green against James. Outside Green. And another 3 for Houston.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Fultz in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Brooks. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Murray's checked in for the Rockets. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Whitmore. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Whitmore's got 4 this quarter. Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brent, do coaches try to shape that personality based on their roster?
Well, Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in our league adapt to the personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
You're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. And it's Houston with another.
And you got to get a hand up on Fultz. I mean, he continues to show improvement from the mid-range area of the floor.
Here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Green, trailing by 4. And it's Green slamming it down.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
A baseline J, and that one good. Wembanyama's got 10 points.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Now here's Green. 12 points for him. Launches a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
That one falls. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From deep, Green. Again, the miss by Green. Here's Caffey. He's covered by Murray. And that one's good. Caffey. Here's Whitmore. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, give us your take.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They got rained on from three. Now the shooters deserve some credit. They did hit a few defensive shots. The defense deserves more of the blame because there were still way too many wide open looks.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Wembanyama. Good one out there with Tatum. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's James. And it's Bailey in at the three, the small forward. Here's Shepard. Outside, Green. And it's Green slamming it down.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
It's just like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Siakam passes to Smith. Gets a very good look and converts. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And that one drops.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
Rockets trail by 9. Outside, Green. Houston making a switch. Brooks checked in. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Shepard. Still without a basket. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Whitmore, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Here's Whitmore. 7 points in the game. Tries again. He lays it in. Whitmore's got 9.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Basket good.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Rockets trail by 9.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. And stolen by Barnes. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. They're up by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sport. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. 9-point game. Thompson is out there with Shepherd. Then there's Murray. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Eason in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. From the baseline. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here's Goodwin. There's the dish to James. Fade away.
And with his size and lateral quickness, Smith has all the tools needed to be an elite defender.
Down low. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Over Goodwin. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Thompson.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Shepherd. A shot that time, not on target. James with some nice D. Here's Ingram. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Ingram's got his first points in this one. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Jalen Green's checked in for Murray.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Shepherd, the pass to Green. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And it's Shepherd missing. Shepherd's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. James with it. Now Green defending, and James gets it to go. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
And stolen by James. The 3. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
Here's Shepard. Count it.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Shepard's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Puts one up from 19. Thompson with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Now, some hard-earned second chance points.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Smith, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Corner shot, and there it is for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.